pedophile police officers, and I have discovered a lot of, I call them degenerates because they use their job to further their degenerate reasons. That would be the police. You know, everybody is talking about defunding the police because of their wicked ways. No, it's not really, you shouldn't really defund the police so much as make them toe the line. And making them toe the line and would require a national set of rules for the police, laws, if you will, so that all police stations in every part of the country go by the same rules and the same laws, instead of having these individual pockets of corrupt and immoral police officers in cities all over the country, small cities like Scappoose, St. Helens. Um, it's easy to contain the stuff that happens in a small city, but when you have a big city, it doesn't get contained. See, the people out in Scappoose, Oregon, and St. Helens, Oregon, the cops out there control everything. And they can do like did to me and my son at any time if you go against them. They seem to have the power and authority to do whatever they feel like doing and cover up the pedophile stuff they're doing. So, thing is, folks, um, pedophiles in the police department is not a good thing because they use their authority to molest children. And I'm totally against that kind of thing. There needs to be a national police force. A police force where you go apply to be a police officer in Scappoose, Oregon. You have to go by national standards for hiring and for firing. And that's my message, folks. Don't be fooled by defund the police and all that crap. Don't be fooled by that. Think about a national regulatory system for the police where they all have to abide by the same rules, same regulations, or get punished. Without any punishment, there's no reason for them to stop doing what they're doing. And finding somebody who will prosecute them in them little small towns, they run everything. That's why nobody has said anything about the pedophiles in Oregon, in Scappoose, Oregon. And I'm putting it all over the internet. Nobody is picking up on it, or so it seems. I don't know what happens under the scenes, but it would seem to me um, if someone's making an accusation, they should be investigating it. And the first thing they should investigate for truth is Detective Peabody's son. That will give credibility to what I'm saying. Find out where he's at. He's either in a state hospital or a state prison for molesting a girl. And this was after the one that we discovered he molested. He molested another one and went to jail for it. And they just play the game because he's a detective's son. They play the game. They play the game where they're going to get him off. But they're going to use a process of sending him through the state hospital. Hopefully, they're thinking hopefully maybe he's crazy or something, or mentally ill. But that's what they're doing. So, folks, again, I'm going to say, listen to your children. Listen to what they say. Don't disbelieve them. Okay? I think it's absolutely horrible that they let these people stay on their jobs even after they've been accused. Okay? Anyway, I miss my son. He's a good person. And they have him. And they're using their authority to put people in jail when they feel like it. My son's a big boy, though. He'll take care of himself. And I'll be helping him as much as I can. The whole purpose for this thing here was to separate us. without my son being in the tent, I have to go to a hospital because I can't take care of myself. And what they're going to do is they're going to strip everything we own away. And then when my son gets released, he'll have nothing. That's their goal. But he's a tough boy. He's a tough man. He'll weather it all right. But I urge all the citizens, I urge everybody to spread this around because nothing will be done about it unless we get some publicity for it. Okay? Everywhere I go on the internet, I leave a message on someone else's site, news sites, and so forth and so on, because it needs to be taken care of. We can't have our children being molested by people in authority, and that's what seems to be happening. People in authority are trying to make it illegal, like out in California. Believe it or not, California wants to almost make it legal to molest a child or have sex with a child. And as long as it's consenting sex, and there they go with the consent. Children cannot consent to do something illegal, but California wants to make it legal for men to have sex with boys. Seems like Nambula is running that show. This is the goal of these perverts, is to be able to legally have sex with your children, and you can't do anything about it except get a gun and shoot them. That's what they're trying to accomplish here. I don't get this. This guy, Newsom, he looks like a giraffe, and he's so dumb looking. I can't believe how dumb this guy is. I don't see how, where some people are saying he's good looking. He's a horse face person. Anyway, folks, listen. Please listen to your children. Ask them questions. You know the questions to ask them. Ask them those questions. Has anybody touched you inappropriately? And if they have, who is it? See, that's what you need to ask them. Just be brave, and they'll understand. Just ask them if anybody's been inappropriately touching them. Okay? And I leave you with that message because I think it's an important message to be proactive when your children are involved, going to school, going out camping in places like that. And make sure you tell them, do not keep secrets from me. And if someone tells you to keep secrets from your parents, there's trouble ahead. Okay? Okay, I'm going to close.